Hey everyone, it's Daniel here. Today we're diving into some incredible stories where smartphones literally saved lives. You won't believe how these tiny devices made a huge difference. We always talk about the latest processors, the best cameras, the slickest designs, but we rarely talk about the impact these devices have on our safety and well-being. So buckle up, because we're about to explore three incredible tales where smartphones went from everyday gadgets to lifesavers in the blink of an eye. Let's get into it. Picture this: you're miles deep in the wilderness, surrounded by towering trees and the sounds of nature. You've been hiking for hours, enjoying the peace and quiet. But then, disaster strikes. You take a wrong turn and suddenly you're hopelessly lost. That's exactly what happened to James, an experienced hiker who found himself stranded in the vast wilderness of Yosemite National Park. James had wandered off the trail hoping to capture the perfect sunset photo, but as darkness descended, he realized he had no idea how to get back. Panic started to set in. Luckily, James had his trusty smartphone with him. He quickly pulled it out, hoping for a signal. And there it was, one bar, just enough to connect to the GPS. Using a mapping app, James was able to pinpoint his location and send out an SOS signal. Hours later, a search and rescue team found him, cold, tired, but safe and sound. Our homes are supposed to be our safe havens, but unfortunately that's not always the case. Home invasions can happen in the blink of an eye, leaving you feeling vulnerable and terrified. That's the nightmare Sarah found herself living when intruders broke into her house late one night. Hearing a crash downstairs, Sarah instinctively knew something was wrong. Her heart pounding in her chest, she grabbed her smartphone and quietly slipped into her bedroom closet. With trembling hands, she dialed 911, whispering her address to the operator. The operator stayed on the line, providing reassurance as Sarah hid, listening to the intruders ransacking her home. Within minutes, police sirens pierced the night. The intruders, caught red-handed, were apprehended. Sarah's quick thinking and access to a phone had saved the day. We all know that our health is our most valuable asset, but sometimes our bodies send out warning signs that we don't always recognize. That's what happened to John, a seemingly healthy man in his early 50s, who one morning started experiencing chest pains and shortness of breath while out for his morning jog. At first, he brushed it off as indigestion, but as the pain intensified, he knew something was seriously wrong. John was wearing his smartwatch, a device he used to track his fitness goals. But what he didn't realize was that it also had a